Hi, this is Vallisa from the Lyca Breakfast Show, and today we're going to be speaking to Vish. Now, I'm going to be telling you more about him because he is absolutely amazing. And if you don't recognize him already, we're going to tell you where you can find him as well. So, hi, Vish, how are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Good, thank you. Now, Vish, we're going to take it back to where you started because you were born in Punjab
Yeah,
and you actually only moved here a few years ago. So,
yeah.
what got you into music in the first place?
Well, when I was a kid, I always, like singing music, but it was English music, and I always wanted to learn guitar. So I learned guitar, and cause I liked singing, and I needed something to sing with. So I learned guitar, and then that really pushed me, and then I just decided to come to this country because I wanted to do English music.
So, you used to sing like in English, you used to listen to a lot of Justin Bieber and Drake from what I've seen.
Uh, Actually, it a good one, Drake. Actually, you know what? When I started music, I was listening Drake a lot, but obviously that's not my style. But I was listening and I was singing. I was trying to write the lyrics and trying to sing those raps and everything. But yeah, Justin Bieber, One Direction, Shawn Mendes. This was my style, and I was listening those.
Do you feel that maybe at that time you hadn't really found what your style was? That's probably why you listened to a lot of Drake, maybe.
I don't know. With me, when I listen anything, I just wanna be like them. If I listen Drake, I'm like,
You suddenly
I
start
wanna
rapping.
do that kind of style. And even if I listen like a Bollywood classic, I wanna do that as well. So with me, if I as long as I like the music, doesn't matter if it's hip hop or whatever. So I just do it.
And you already mentioned you play the guitar, you've brought it with you today. Are there any other instruments you play?
I can play because I know the chords and everything. I know how to play, but I'm not really that good. Like how can like I play the guitar, but I really love to learn piano, and that's my dream. I don't know whenever.
So you came here to the UK because you thought, okay, I'm going to go for this. I'm going to do an English, like I want an English career. That's why I've come here. But you got into busking in the UK. How did that happen?
Well, the thing is, when I came here, I was just working a normal 9 to 5 job, and that wasn't giving me opportunity, because I couldn't give time to my music. So, what a good thing about these countries, not just England, America, Canada, good thing is like if you got a talent, you can come on the street. It doesn't matter if it's singing or dance or whatever. You can come on the street and you can show it to the people. You never know who you're gonna meet. So that's why I came on the street. I started everything, and yeah, well, I can tell you later on how it started. But yeah, obviously, English music I started singing, and gave me a lot of confidence as well.
And then you started singing Bollywood. Now, how did that come about? Because you weren't really into the Bollywood at first, were you?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Obviously, I've been singing Bollywood, in India, so I knew how to sing it. But obviously, if someone asks you to sing on the street, you'll be like, man, I can't do it because you won't have confidence. And I never seen anyone, doing on the street. But I think it's a very long story, but I can make it short. Uh, I think I was in Reading when obviously before that I sang once or twice, in some city when someone requests. But one day I was in Reading, and there were a couple of Indians there, and I was gonna sing English like I usually do. And my girlfriend was there, and she was like, "Wish, why don't you try Bollywood because they're Indian?" I was like, "No, no, 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 I'm not gonna try. What people gonna think because uh, if it's just Indians, then it's a different thing. But still, you won't get confidence if you wanna just start." And I was like, "Okay, I'm gonna do it anyway." I started Bollywood. I started a couple of songs, and people were looking at me, and there's a place in Reading you can actually sit, this side and on the right side as well. So people started sitting, and I got a crowd, and people started giving me loads of money as well. I got more confidence, and I was like, okay, that was my first show, like on a street, like a full Bollywood, no other songs, and I did it, and it went really good. So I think not even that, because when I posted a video on Instagram, I think at first I posted on TikTok. It went viral, so I was like, okay, this is going great, and people commenting, we want you to do, more, and that's how it started.
And now you're like one of the UK's first Bollywood buskers. How does that feel?
I don't know. I'm really proud of me. Like I started this. I never knew like I'm gonna do this because doing Bollywood music on the street. Uh, everyone noticed in India as well. Like when my first video went viral, I was singing in a Coventry. That was like viral everywhere. Everyone was sending me that video, and so many people contacted me on Instagram and news channels. They started posting me, and very big channels like Pink Villa and all these channels, they started promoting like someone is singing Bollywood songs. And I mean, I feel proud of me.
Now, it must be quite daunting, actually. You've sort of touched on this, but singing Bollywood in the streets of London, knowing that there are people around that may actually be like, oh, yeah, this guy's singing Bollywood, like amazing. But other people actually being like, who is this guy and why is he singing in this language that we don't understand? So it must be quite scary sometimes to, when you don't know who the crowd is.
Yeah, I mean, because I started in Reading, and Reading, there's so many Indians, they knew me, I had confidence to do that in Coventry as well. But when I first, I was like, okay, let's try Oxford Street, because I've been singing English songs, at Oxford, but I never tried Bollywood. So first time I tried, and still like people knew me, but still I was a bit nervous because Oxford Street, you get every, country people over
Everyone,
there.
yeah.
Yeah. So I was a bit nervous, and I wasn't getting big crowd. It was like 4, 5 people watching, sometimes 10, and they go, and then another 5 people. It was like that. But slowly, slowly, until one day I was singing, this new song Kesaria. I sang it. So that went viral again, and then again everyone was talking about, Kesaria, Kesaria, and that's how people knew there's one guy who sing at Oxford Street, and they think I started from Oxford Street, but they don't know like it was Reading and some other cities. But I think Oxford Street gave me another image.
What was the first Bollywood song you sang on the street then?
I think it was a Tum Hi Ho,
Tum Hi Ho.
because
Of
that's the
course,
popular
Arijit.
one.
Yes.
If someone asks, can you sing Bollywood, I would go for Tum Hi Ho, because everyone knows that.
Now, you've sing a lot of love songs. You've done like Jina Jina, Jab Koi Baat, Main Rang Sharbaton Ka. Would you say this is your favorite genre, or do you think this is a genre that just works for you at the moment?
No, because the thing is, I like so many genres, and even now when I sing something, I let's say I like uh, one song, but it's like underrated,
Mm.
and if I sing it, people will be like,
Yeah, what
sometimes
is
I
this?
see the crowd, I see people's reaction to the song. So I think these songs I sing because that's what they want. To be honest, they want something they can sing as well. When I sing on the street, I don't perform. I tell them I'm not here to perform, and you just listening to me. I want them to sing as well. So that's why I pick songs. I know people know these songs, these are popular songs, so that's why I pick these kind of songs.
And also, do you feel like these melodious songs rather than the dance songs? Because people on the streets are not going to start full on like Bhangra dancing or Bollywood dancing. It's more like they're sort of swaying with you and dance,
Yeah,
that
yeah, yeah,
melodious
yeah.
sort of.
Well, with the Oxford Street, I never thought turning it into a dance, because it's not very big. And but I did once. There was I think a Indian festival was going on, and people were. I was in Reading, and people were passing from city center. And when they came back, they were bit energetic. And I was singing with my friend. I was doing English as well and Bollywood as well. I was mixing it up. And people were like, can you do something up? And they were kids as well. And I started doing songs like a Batmiz Dil, these kind of songs, upbeat songs, and the whole like a city center turned into a dance floor.
Wow.
And I still have video on my Instagram. It's like it's my earlier videos, but that whole thing turned into dance floor. And even people who doesn't understand English, they joined in as well. And yeah, that was a good experience. But mostly I focus on love songs.
And your videos, of course, like you've said, have gone viral. I've been stalking your Instagram, so I've been going through your videos. They're all going viral. Tell me a little bit about that journey now. How does it feel to see that many people seeing your videos from all over the world?
Yeah, I mean, first of all, when my first video went viral, I think it was 30,000, 40,000 views, and that was my first, I was like, because my videos never exceeded, I think, on Instagram maybe 1,000, 2,000 views, and on TikTok I posted and it was going, it was so fast, every second 100 people watching. It was like that. I was refreshing, and until when I hit 1 million, that was my first 1 million view, and I was like, come on, man, 1 million people, like you see a number on Instagram, but 1 million is a lot of people,
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, I feel good, but I mean, when I got the news, someone on Instagram sent me a post. Vish, I've seen you on NDTV,
Wow.
and I was like, is it? No, actually, not NDTV. It was a Dainik Bhaskar newspaper or something. Someone sent me a picture, so I was like, okay, I'm on news, and that was the day after my video went viral, and I searched on Google, something like, I don't know, keywords. I put some keywords, and every single news channel, Bollywood Busker singing in on the streets of London, this and that, and I was like, wow, man, like, and then I felt, man, it felt like, I always heard overnight fame, but it felt like that. Like yesterday I was singing, and next day everyone is talking about me. So
And it must have been quite surreal because you moved from India to come to the UK to sing in English, and you've become the first Bollywood busker on the street, and you're going viral in India. Like
yeah,
it's just like a
yeah.
360, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's crazy because this is the thing I never planned. I never thought I'm gonna do this, because some people think, okay, this is a what you call for publicity and stuff, I never thought that, because I was happy doing English songs, but until my videos went viral and obviously it's not just going viral, it's about people's response as well, how they respond, and it was positive. So
And people seeing you and knowing who you are and just coming and singing along, really, isn't it?
yeah, 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 yeah.
And a lot of people, Asian, non-Asian, they always stop, they sing along with you, they dance along with you. How much of an amazing feeling is that to know that you're having that impact on someone? Someone's day could be really, really bad. They see you as they walk past, they hear you singing, they might not even understand what you're singing,
Yeah.
but you've just changed their day.
Well, that's not just in Bollywood. When I was singing English songs, about me, I don't like singing one place. So when I was singing English songs, I was going even small cities far away. Like I don't know if you know Stroud, that's near Gloucestershire,
Yeah.
I was going Morton in Marsh, these kind of small places where, old people, no one sing there. And when I sing there, sometimes, you never know, someone having a bad day, and I've seen people in front of me, not just female, old guy crying in front of me. I was singing some songs, and they said I was going through a very bad days, and loads of people, not loads, but sometimes, some people message you on Instagram. I was going through a bad day, and when you sang, and they sat there listening, and their mood changes, and I felt happy, like I'm making someone's day, and same with the Bollywood as well. When I started, and some people were going through, when they come from work, sometimes, you don't know what happened, and then they message me, uh my day is changed, because obviously I interact as well with them.
And generally, what time do you go out and whereabouts do you normally tend to go now?
uh right now, because last year I was singing in Oxford Street a lot, and then I stopped singing there, and then I started focusing on some other areas. But right now it's mainly central London again, but I try to go in the even though, daytime is busier, but the thing is, uh, people here, they work as well, they finish around 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. So I start around half six if it's a central London, because it's like always busy. But if it's a different city, then I try on Saturday, because Saturdays people are off, and then I try around 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And do you find that singing and busking in central London is dangerous? Do you find ever that you're kind of like, oh my God, should I be here?
Uh, it I think right now it's not just central London. It's dangerous everywhere
Hmm.
because the crime rate is up these days, and obviously I try to go with someone. I try not to go alone on my own because my stuff is expensive as well. So I don't want to be there on my own. So sometimes if I'm on my own, sometimes I post it on Instagram that I'll be here, and some of my fans they're already there, and I ask them, guys, can you please be with me? Until I start or until I finish, and they stay with me. So yeah, it is dangerous, and I had experience as well when Manish Paul came. Someone stole my bag because I was so busy,
Wow.
and the crowd was big, and my bag was behind. Luckily, I didn't have any stuff; everything was out, and but someone stole my bag, and then other people when I posted on Instagram, they said, yeah, someone stole my phone, someone stole this. So loads of pickpocketers. You gotta be careful.
It's nice to know that your fans are there for you. Like if you post up and say, I'm going to be here, they come there, they support you. But not only that, they're actually part of it, right? Because they're helping you by looking after your stuff while you're performing.
Yeah. So that's really good. I mean, sometimes I post on the day, guys. I'll be here in a couple of hours, and I mean, sometimes I'm surprised. Like, okay, like let's say in half an hour, 2,000 people watch my story, and those 2,000, it's like worldwide. Like from people from India follow me, people from America follow me. So, but still, some people turn up like in those 2,000, and it's good. Like. How many people follow me in UK, and then they show up, they want to enjoy, and some people who already watched my show, and I've seen them coming uh, again and again to my show, because obviously every time I do it, it's something different.
Yeah. Who would you say is your biggest inspiration?
uh there's so many singers. I think Arijit Singh is good. He was disqualified. What I've noticed is the person who is rejected a lot, and then later on he's one of the biggest, like
Hmm.
Amitabh Bachchan. Arijit Singh was rejected, Zubin Nautiyal,
Shah Rukh Khan.
Shah Rukh Khan. So all these, because when you get rejected, there's like a fire inside you. Now I want to prove them.
Hmm.
So that's what happens. So there's, yeah, so many of them.
And how do you choose what songs to sing, or do you just vibe with the crowd? So you think, okay, today this is going to work, or tomorrow this is going to work. How do you work with that?
Uh, well, I've got a playlist, the songs I know how to sing, but I never put it together. Okay, this is gonna be first song or second song. Even when I do private private shows, I never decide what songs. When I go there, I see, because sometimes what happen is you prepare the songs, yeah, you prepare Arijit, Atif, these kind of songs, and then you see the crowd is like 50, 60. Then what you gonna do? Then you have to sing old songs. So I see the crowd and just go with the flow.
And do you prefer the older songs or the newer ones?
I prefer I prefer everything, because it all depends on the audience. I enjoy singing old songs if the audience is singing with me. If they're not singing, then it doesn't matter if I'm singing old or new. So
And if you could pick one Bollywood song that you would say is your favorite, what would you say it is?
two things I think I can never pick. One is a song, yeah, and one is an artist. I can never pick that, because everyone has got their own style, and even the songs, every song is different. I can Loads of people ask me this question, but I think I can never answer that.
Do you know what's funny? I put that question in there knowing that I got asked that question once it's on our website actually. Who's your favorite singer or who's your favorite song? And I'm like, never ask a radio presenter that question because they can't answer it. Same with a singer, right?
Yeah.
So recently, Atif Aslam was performing in the UK and you got to sing at his concert. Tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah, well, the thing is, I didn't know Atif was coming, to be honest, and my friends, I don't know if you are Leo twins.
Hmm.
They are twins, and one of them, they play guitar, and other instrument like violin. And I was on a call with them, and they were like, "Oh, Vish, are we just going to Wembley Arena, because Atif just called us. He's doing a show, and so it's just a random plan." So he was like, okay, are you free? You want to come? I was like, I can, but it was Sunday. I was like, I need to go to church, because I was getting ready. And he said, oh, it's in the evening, I was like, okay, but he said, I'm not sure if I can arrange the ticket because it's a sold out show.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, bro, let me know, if you arrange it. And then he said, oh yeah, I've got 3 tickets, you can bring your mom and your girlfriend as well. So we went there, and luckily the seats we got second row,
Wow.
so Atif was just next to us.
Literally in front of you.
And then they were, when Atif went backstage, they were giving opportunity, who can sing. And I don't know, like so many people at Wembley Arena knew me. They were like, oh, is it Vish, is it Vish? So when I raised my hand, I said, can I sing? Obviously they don't know who I am, anchor and everyone. So some people were pointing at me, get him to sing, get him. So they were like, okay, everyone is pointing at him, maybe he can sing. So that's how I got the mic and I sang it.
Wow. And what song did you end up singing?
Well, they said you can only sing Atif songs because obviously
it's
his concert. So I sang, I think, Bay Intiha, few lines. Yeah. But you know what I was thinking? Because I was at front, and in the end I got idea. I wrote on my phone on the notepad. I was like, can I sing with you? And I turned my brightness and I was like this. I don't know if you've seen it or not, but I was like, sometimes, artists, they call you at stage, so I was like, if that happens, that'd be great. But it didn't happen. But still, I'm so grateful, like so many people there, and I still got the mic,
I mean, listen, your videos are going viral. So Atif Aslam, if you're watching this, you know what to do. You know who to get in touch with, and we'll make sure. So as well as busking, you also perform at events and on stage. I've seen you perform at Mendy's and stuff. What do you prefer doing?
I like, I don't know, I like house parties when it's a small group, when I can interact. I don't know, for some reason I don't like I still do weddings, but I don't like it because I don't like when people eating, and I'm singing. I'm not that kind of singer.
You want people
but
to sing with you.
Yeah. But sometimes if you have to do it. But I prefer these small kind of.
That actually brings me on to my next question. I'm assuming busking doesn't make you a lot of money. I could be wrong because I've never done it myself, but how do you get around that? Is that how you do the smaller intimate performances to make sure that you have money? Because busking, you don't know what you're going to get, right?
Yes. Well, it's a good question. With the busking, with my experience, before starting Bollywood, same, doesn't matter what language you're singing. You can't make money if you showing your performance and you singing, even if you're singing so good, people are not gonna give you money like that.
Mm-hmm.
You have to, make them feel comfortable around you. You have to, because I learned interaction even before doing Bollywood. How to interact with people. So it takes time. But when I bus, people give me good money. They give like, I had one lady, and that wasn't even Bollywood. I was singing English song. This lady paid me because I use card machine as well. Sometimes people are like, I don't have cash. Sorry, I would really like to give you money, but I don't have.
And you're like, hold on a second.
No, here's a card machine. So one lady, you won't believe, she paid £200.
Wow.
On a card.
Wow.
So people pay crazy amount sometimes.
They do. If they enjoy themselves and
if they enjoy it, they can pay you.
And what would be your ultimate dream?
Well, my dream is well, obviously, because I wanted to do English music, but right now, if people like me in what I do now, so I want to be playback singer. That's my dream. Obviously I'm gonna do my own songs, but when I get opportunity to sing, for a film, that'd be great. And then I want to move into Hollywood, because with me, I don't want to stick to one language. I want to mix it up so everyone can enjoy it.
And what is next for you? What are you working on at the moment?
Right now I'm working on my own songs, so let's see how those go.
Are they love songs? Are they?
Yeah, it's like a mix. It's gonna be love song. I think it's good to do love songs because my reels are, similar. It's like love songs. So I think I should do love song first, and then I can try some other songs.
And is that all original music or?
All original, yeah.
All original. Amazing. So I'm going to get you to sing for us, but first I've had this random thought in my head. So I said to you, would you be able to sing a certain song? And you said, oh, I haven't practiced that one yet, right?
Yeah.
So I'm thinking, just off the top of my head, I'm manifesting this. I think I'm going to give you a bit of a dare.
Okay.
I want you to learn that song.
Okay.
And then one day when you're out busking,
yeah,
I think we should get a group of people together and come and do a flash mob because it's a viral song. I don't want to say what it is because I feel like I don't want you to think like, oh, but I said I couldn't sing this because I know you can do it.
Yeah.
But I think because it's a viral song on TikTok, the moves are very
yeah.
easy. I'm sure most people have figured out what song I'm talking about already. It's from a Vicky Kaushal film. I think we should do that one day in the streets of London.
Definitely.
I will come there.
Yeah.
And I will do the dance with everyone else that comes and does the flash mob.
Is it? Are you gonna do the same dance when he does it?
Yeah, of course.
Okay then.
Of course. I've done it already. It's on my Instagram. Yes.
Okay. All right. I'll learn that. And I wanted to do that song to be honest because it's viral, so it's good to
viral.
do. Yeah.
There you go. So you've heard it now. Vish is gonna sing. I'm gonna say it now. Tare Vaste from Zara Ke Zara Bach Ke, and I'll come and do the dance.
Okay, we'll do it.
But right now, I won't make you sing that. But will you sing something for us today?
What you prefer, love song?
Whatever. Yeah, come on. You're known for your love songs.
Well, I'm gonna sing a song. I think you even said when you were interviewing me that song you've been singing this song. So have a guess. I'm gonna play a tune. Have a guess. Let's see if you know this song.
Okay.
Yeah?
Okay.
I'm gonna interview you now. All right. What is it? Here we go. तेरे नाम मेरी जिंदगी लिख दी मेरे हंसी का मैंने जीना कैसे हंसी का मैंने जीना मेरे हंसी का कभी जीना कैसे जीना हंसी का जीना तेरे बिना.
By the way, I'm very surprised you got me to sing there because I can't sing.
Everyone can sing, you know, you have to practice.
Amazing, Vish. Thank you so much for joining us here on Lyca. And we look forward to when you release your original songs. We're going to definitely play them on our station.
Thank you so much.
Thank
you so
you.
much for having me here.
No problem at all. Thank you.